So there is a girl whose height is 1.2 meters and she spots a balloon. The height of the balloon from the ground is 88.2 meters. Initially, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees, and this angle of elevation is from the girl's eyes, and then later the angle reduces to 30 degrees. So just because of this, because the angle has reduced, you would know that the balloon has moved further away. So something you want to remember कि अगर एंगल किसी चीज का कम हो रहा है तो वो ऑब्जेक्ट दूर चला गया है, and you need to find out the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. So we had actually represented this with the help of a diagram. And as you can see here, it was quite complicated. So AB was the girl, 1.2 meters tall, and CD represent the positions of the balloon. So C is the initial position, and the angle of elevation would be from point A. Point A is the point of observation. And to mark the angle of elevation, you first need to draw a horizontal right through the point of observation. So we have drawn a horizontal right through point A, and then the angle of elevations have been marked. Initially it's 60 degrees, and then later on the balloon moves away, and the second position of the balloon has been shown by D, and then the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. We will be taking two triangles, triangle CAH and triangle DAH. Remember, the perpendicular for both the triangles would not be 88.2. 88.2 is the total height of the balloon from the ground. But ground से अगर distance check करते हैं हम, the height of the girl would be taken away, like this portion. In triangle CAH, we are taking the smaller triangle. I have taken the base as X. This is the distance of the girl from the position of the balloon. So tan 60 degrees will be equal to CH over AH. So tan 60 is root 3, CH is 87, and AH, it's X. So from here you can find out the value of X. X comes out to be 87 by root 3, which actually is 87 times root 3 by 3. After rationalization, this is what you will get. So on rationalization, you will have 87 times root 3 by 3, and then simplifying, you get X as 29 times root 3. Now we are going to use another T ratio in the second triangle, triangle DAG, the larger triangle. And I would like to remind you again that if you want to draw the triangles separately for convenience, you can do that. For the larger triangle, the base is x plus y. Out of this x plus y, x की value हमारे पास पहले से आ चुकी है. But y is the distance you need to find out. Y is actually the distance that the balloon has traveled from C point to point D. So आपका focus होना चाहिए to find out y. Yes, Anhad and Japan, sure I will, because I've been actually doing a little work officially. So I was busy with that, and I could not upload any videos on YouTube, but I'll do it tomorrow. Like tomorrow I'll be free, so surely I'll try to do it tomorrow. Now let's take the larger triangle in which the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. This one with the larger base. Again, I'm going to use tan. Tan will be for 30 degrees. The perpendicular of triangle DAG. Triangle DAG, the perpendicular is DG and the base is AG. Tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. The perpendicular is 87 and the base is x plus y. Now just cross multiply and try to solve this. So you will have x plus y equals to 87 times root 3. Using the value of y from, sorry, x from here. So we have 29 times root 3 plus y equals to 87 times root 3. And from here you can obtain y as 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3. And this will be 58 root 3. So the distance traveled by the balloon is 58 root 3 meters. Anyone with any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. If
No,
anyone's
ma'am.
writing down, please let me know. Then we can just, otherwise we'll just take up the next question. If anyone's
I'll
writing
wait
down.
for 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Sahaj. All right. Let's take up the next question. Question number 15. Again, an important question. A highway leads to the foot of a tower. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression 30 degrees, which is approaching the foot of the tower with uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. So let's just draw a rough figure for this. And I would actually advise you to try this on your own, because every time it's me who's drawing the figure. And before Rhythm answers the question, you better just start with this. Like, try on your own if you can represent this problem in the form of a diagram. So let's show the ground here. And there is a highway which is leading up to a building. So let's show the building also. Let's show the building as AB. It's actually a tower here. Okay, Jasmine has answered the question already. So from here, from the top of the tower, a person observes a car and the car is moving towards the building. So let us say the initial position of the car is C. This is the initial position of the car. So the person from point A looks at this car at point C. An angle is formed. So line of sight is towards C point. And then after 6 seconds, the car reaches point D. And then again the person observes the car and again the angle is formed. अब angle of depression आपको mark करना है, तो angle of depression mark करने से पहले you need to draw a horizontal right through the point of observation. So let's just draw a horizontal line through the point of observation and mark the angles of elevation, depression. So initially the angle was 30 degrees and then the angle increases to 60 degrees. And if you had to use the property, the horizontal through the point of observation will be parallel to the ground. So by alternate interior angles, this angle will be 30 degrees and this angle will be 60 degrees. So time from C to D is given. This is the time taken. If we can find out the Okay. So you need to find out how much time will be taken to cover the distance from point D to point B. This is what you want to find out. how much time will be taken when the car travels from point D to point B. To begin with this question, we are going to consider this thing, that the car is traveling with the uniform speed. So this is what I'm going to start with. I'm going to let the speed of car, because the time taken will actually depend on the speed of the car and the distance covered by the car. Distance can be calculated from the triangle, but without the speed, you cannot find out the time. So we will be taking the speed of the car. So let speed of car be x meter per second. Be careful about the units, because over here the distance is given in meters and the time is given in seconds. Actually, the distance is not given, so I'm just assuming it on my own. So the time is given in seconds, and the standard units to calculate the speed in correlation with time in seconds is meter per second. So I'm just going to assume the speed of the car as x meter per second. And then you can find out the distance for both these intervals. The distance CD will be 6x. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the speed is x and the time is 6 seconds. Therefore, the distance CD will be equal to speed into time. Speed is x and the time is 6 seconds, so this will be 6x. Let's take the height of the tower as h. If you want, you can just use AB as well. And then we are going to work with these two triangles separately, and I'm going to mark the distance DB as y. Because इसके बारे में मुझे कुछ भी नहीं पता हुआ, ना time or anything else. If the figure is clear, then I'd like to start with this question. Let's just do this once.
मैम
Yes.
मैम हम स्पीड को बिना लिए भी तो सम कर सकते हैं ये.
आप स्पीड के बिना भी कर सकते हो. आपने डिस्टेंस निकालने के बाद फिर आपको, मुझे लगता है बाद में डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम करके स्पीड निकालनी पड़ती है. I think there is, could you just send me the answer? I will take a look at it. Right now, I don't have that particular way in my mind. This is the first thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, I just switched from the meeting to your class, and that's what I remember, like assuming the speed and then working with the distance covered. I think with the help of distance also you can find out directly. But how do you do that in case, like if you just start without the speed, you don't use 6 seconds anywhere.